Hi, welcome to Yoga Warriors today. So we're going to do some standing postures, but I do want to warm you up first. I'm Lucy. So let's come down to the floor to yoga mat and find a comfortable position for yourself. So you can sit up, you can lie down on your back or even on your stomach, okay? But I'm going to demonstrate connecting with the breath on the stomach. All right, so just take a breath in. Feel that rise of the belly. I want you to bring the breath down into more of the lower lungs. So you inhale, you rise. You exhale, you feel the abdomen come down. I'm breathing in through my nose, and I'm going to exhale through my mouth. And the hands on the abdomen will give you an idea of where you are with this breath. So if you're breathing up here in the chest or the neck, then we're causing more anxiety, right? We want to bring the breath down lower. So it takes practice. I want you to practice. Maybe try and put a book on your stomach, something like that. So when you breathe into the book or the weight, some kind of weight, you really get a good sense of breathing into that weight or that book. You want to focus on that item that's on your abdomen. For now, we'll just put our hands there. Breathe in. Breathe out. So when you inhale, you're filling up, you're giving your lungs a chance to completely fill up, right? The diaphragm moves down. When you exhale, all the stale air and toxins come out. The diaphragm moves back up, squeezes all that air out of the lungs, and we're getting a good internal massage. All right. Let's with that next exhale. Let's exhale worry and doubt and that long list of things to do so we can start this mini yoga warriors practice. Just try to release some of that in a box or basket outside the room you're in. You can get it later. And as you're ready, I'd like you to bring your arms above your head. Unless your shoulders bother you, tuck your tailbone. Reach from the toes to the fingertips. Give yourself a nice long stretch here along the floor. Right side stretch, left side stretch, lengthening here. Exhale and release. Let's wrap those arms around the shins. Bring the arms around and squeeze the belly with the legs. Rock side to side. You can hold on behind the knees if that's a little bit easier. Rock over your spine side to side. Making circles on the ceiling like your knees have pencils. We're going to roll around. So we're warming up a little bit here. Roll around on the back. If you were on your stomach, hopefully you're on your back now. And just roll around. And then go in the other direction, massaging the sacral area, low back. Lift your head and shoulders, bring those knees in, stretch that upper back and neck, tuck your chin. Bringing your head back down, squeeze that right leg toward the underarm, stretch your left leg away, alternate that, left knee in, right leg away. So you're moving here side to side, right? Side to side here. One more time on each side. Bringing both knees in. Again, lift your head and shoulders. Hugging your knees into your chest. Give yourself a few moments. And here we affirm, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Drawing the hands down to the floor. We're going to draw the knees to the right, and be sure you repeat these affirmations to yourself or out loud, right? So we are developing positive pathways in the brain. If you feel uncomfortable at all, just say it to yourself, or don't say it, listen to me, okay? Everywhere I turn, I see healing. 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 Let's drop those knees over to the right. Twists are wonderful for the internal organs. And we always like to have a twist in our practice, taking left arm out, scooting that right shoulder blade over a little to let this left shoulder do what it can. And breathe here. Breathe into the outer hip. My target area is the outer hip here, the outer glute. And of course, we're squeezing the organs here in the belly. Inhale, coming back up. Let's roll the knees to the left, look right. And you can always keep your feet on the floor. Everywhere I turn, I see healing. 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 Dropping your knees to the left side. You can hold those down with your left hand. Scoot left shoulder blade over. Right palm up. You can look toward the knees. You can look up. And you can simply look away as well. But notice that target area, the sensation, the outer hip and the glute. Even your right shoulder might feel like there's a little mild to moderate stress in the shoulder. Let it soften. Coming back up to center, let's bring the knees into the chest, lift your head and shoulders, tuck your chin, stretch the back of the neck, bring your head back down, take your feet as wide as your mat. You can hold the fronts of the ankle, but that might not happen for you. So that does not matter. You can also take your feet further out as you do the inside twist, but keep your feet wide. You can bring your heels in closer, and that all depends on you. You want to feel sensation in the front of the thigh. That's what we're working on, the quadricep. So as I bring my heels in a little closer, I feel that pull, that mild to moderate stress on the front of the thigh. And this is called the inside twist. So even when I bring my left knee down, I feel that outer hip. How about if you take that right foot, anchor that left knee down a little bit so you feel more sensation on that outer left hip. Notice how that feels to you. And then bringing left knee up, take right knee down. As you can see, I'm going to take my left foot to the outside of the right thigh, anchor it down. I'm feeling a pull along the right side body here. And then bringing your knee back up, maybe just a couple more, maybe one on each side. And then bringing your knees into your chest again, squeeze here, lift your head and shoulders, and then how about a few rocking chairs? So I'm just rocking over my spine up and down here, rolling back, coming up. This is also a very good warm-up, warming up that spine. And then sitting all the way up and drawing the knees to one side. Let's come into cat-cow here. So tuck the chin around the spine. Inhale, lift up. Okay, so this is a cat-cow. Your hands or wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. I'm pulling the belly in, rounding. Inhale up, exhale down. Come into table position. Take your hands in front of your shoulders. You can keep your knees down, upward dog and downward dog like this. Or tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, straighten the knees. Inhaling, coming through, upward facing. I accept the ups and downs of life. 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 One more time if you're able to. And then coming down back into downward dog. Drop the knees. And this is called child pose. So in child pose, you can have your toes touch, knees wide, knees together, feet together like this, right? Like this. Or you might like it better with your feet apart and sit inside the feet here a little bit. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. Coming back up, and I just want you to step your right foot up, left foot up, coming all the way up to mountain. Inhale, lift those arms, stretching to the sky and bending to the right. I bend easily in the face of life's challenges. I bend easily in the face of life's challenges. I bend easily in the face of life's challenges. I bend easily in the face of life's challenges. And then exhale those arms down. Take a moment in mountain pose. And that is, we're going to roll those shoulders up, back, and down and relax them. Spread the toes. I face life's challenges with an open heart. 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 Standing to the top of your mat here. So I'm right at the narrow end of my mat. I'm going to step my right foot back. I'm going to place my hands on my hips. Now, as you notice, my right heel is down. I'm going to also, maybe I'm going to hold my elbows back here, or maybe my wrists, so they can stay here, wrist, elbows, okay? I'm going to hold my elbows or lower arms. I'm going to exhale back. This is called angle pose, right? Or maybe humble warrior, lead with the heart. I'm bringing my weight into my right heel back there. I look at my foot, I release my head. And this is a beautiful meditation in motion, right? Exhaling back, inhaling forward. And when I get about like a flat back here, I see my feet, I release my head and relax my neck. And then I use my leg strength to inhale, come up. I lead with my heart. 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 Now we're going to stop with the back bend. And remember, on your own practice at home, you can do as many as you want of this. I'm going to bend my front knee. I'm going to step my right foot up, mountain pose. I'm going to step left foot back. And remember, not too far. Don't make this space between the feet too far because it might be hard to balance. You could even take the left foot further out to the left, or find that place so you can get your hips square to the short end of your mat. Okay. Find where you want to hold the arms. Start with the back bend. Get weight in your back heel. I'm pushing into the outer back heel. Right? I'm coming down with the flat back. I see my foot. I'm going to release my head. I'm bowing down. Inhale, and use my legs to come up. Exhale back. I lead with my heart. 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 One more, coming forward. And one more, just go back in a back bend. And then find your center position, slightly bend that right knee, step up with your left foot, and take a break. Take a breathing break here and feel that. One more posture we'll do today, and then we're going to come down. We're going to stay in the middle of our mat, take our arms and legs out into a 5-pointed star, okay? So in 5-pointed star, generally turn my toes out a little bit. I'm going to put my hands on my hips. We're going to go into triangle. As you saw, I lifted my left heel, pressing down into the outer back heel. Little toe side of the foot is rolling back. My legs are apart. You know, I got some space there. Right foot is 90 degrees. It's a T at the end of your mat. Hips face the long end of your mat. I have one hand on my hip. My right arm is extended. I'm going to come down to triangle. Now I advise you not to go way down like this and stick your butt out, right? Keep that butt in a little bit. Put your hand just gently on your leg, and you might be up here above the knee, but just don't push on the knee, okay? You might be down a little bit below your knee. So raise that left arm up, open up your heart. I open my heart with compassion. 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 You'll feel the target area of the hamstring fibers behind the leg, right? You'll feel that pull. You'll feel a hip. It's great for your hips. Stretching your side ribs. Lots of benefits using leg strength. Let's come all the way up. Let's rotate those feet. I'm going to turn left foot out. Get those hips square again. Slide right heel back. Right? I'm going to shift the weight to the left. And I'm going to reach with my left hand like I'm reaching for the cookie, right? And reach, reach, reach as far as you can. It can come down to your shin, but you could also be above the knee. All right? What you're doing is you're creating triangles in the body. So remember, try not to go so low that your buttocks stick out. You want to bring it up. I like to go right below my knee there. I'm going to bring the hip in, bring the buttocks in, open up, make your triangles. I open my heart with compassion. 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 And then press through outer back heel, swing those arms up, turn the feet in the same direction here. And then step back, find your mountain pose. I face life's challenges with an open heart. I face life's challenges with an open heart. I face life's challenges with an open heart. Those that want to end here, you could end here, but it's always nice in yoga to come back down to the floor, or you can continue your practice from there, right? If you want to just come down to the floor and just take some resting breaths, a few breaths for a few moments. Take your arms and legs apart. And notice any sensations or changes in the body and the mind. And again, connect with your breath. And then imagine your whole body covered by this soft, warm quilt. And it's covering you up to your neck and it's very relaxing. The soles of your feet are soft and warm. Your lower legs and your upper legs, soft and warm. Your hips and your torso, soft and warm. Your arms, your shoulders, soft and warm, and at rest. So your whole body from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head is so relaxed you don't want to move. And when you come back from deep relaxation, you won't be tired. You'll feel alert and refreshed. Deepening your breath, move your fingers and toes. And if you're ready to come up, you can. And if not, just stay there in relaxation. Thank you for coming today. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. Please do subscribe to our channel, Yoga Warriors International. Invite your friends and family. And we are also have a weekly class at centralmassyoga.com, a virtual class on Thursdays at 11. It's a live class. All right, namaste. See you soon. See you next week.